You can't see underneath the hood of the car where his hands are, how far in my pants he is, and how long it takes him to remove his hands from that area.
Law enforcement officers are meant to be the ones safeguarding the public, ensuring their safety, and upholding the law. But what happens when these same officers begin to engage in physical or sexual harassment against the very people they're supposed to be safeguarding? Here are 6 incidents when cops tried to misuse their power to sexually assault women.
It looks like a routine traffic stop. A state trooper pulls over a woman driving a pickup truck. He asks for her license and registration. But what Patricia Wilson says happens next is anything but routine.
Any prescription medication or anything?
No. I do no drugs, no nothing. Swear to God.
The Tennessee state trooper tells Patricia to put her hands on the hood of his police cruiser while he frisks her. But Patricia says the trooper is actually groping her.
You can't see underneath the hood of the car where his hands are, how far in my pants he is, and how long it takes him to remove his hands from that area.
The trooper then asks Patricia to face him.
Nothing.
She proceeds to prove there is nothing hidden inside. A field sobriety test follows. After 15 minutes, the mother of 2 was issued a ticket for not wearing her seatbelt. Then she was allowed to proceed to work. 3 hours pass. That's Patricia's car, and she's on her way home. The police vehicle makes a U-turn, and once again, Patricia is pulled over. And it's the same trooper. This time, he tells her the tint on her car window is too dark, and she's driving erratically.
I felt like I was harassed and stalked.
Do you think he was following you?
Yes, I think he was waiting. Being pulled over second time, not even a quarter of a mile away from my home, that then scared me. That's why I felt like I was being stalked.
Was he flirting with you? What did he say?
I felt that he was. When he said we have to stop meeting like this, I felt like that was a come on.
Trooper Isaiah Lloyd was investigated by the DA, which found his actions were inconsistent with his training, but there was no basis for any criminal charge against him.
If you think this is the worst experience you can have with cops, then you have to see the case of Trinity Clark, where an officer stripped her clothes, made her topless, and exposed her in public. On August 12, 2021, Trinity was on her way to her friend's house in her car, and she drove past Officer Robert, who was conducting a routine check. For some reason, Robert became suspicious and began to follow her. Let's find out what happened next.
Delta. I'm North Denver at Linden. Got a Ford Fusion, silver in color. Trying to evade.
The officer later pulled up behind me. He didn't have his lights on until he came outside his car. And I was standing roughly almost at the front steps.
Come here. I pulled you over. Come here. Yeah, I did. Get over here.
And he started yelling at me, demanding me to come here, and I felt very unsafe, so I stayed right there near the porch.
Yeah, I did. Get over here. 36 Delta, start me another unit. Come here.
And I asked him could he come to me and speak to me directly where I was on the porch, and he comes over.
What's going on?
Stands over here, doesn't ask me or doesn't tell me nothing was wrong. And I asked multiple times, did I do anything? What was I getting arrested for? What was I getting detained for? There was no response.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay.
What you want? I didn't do nothing. You tripping. Hey, bro, you tripping. What the fuck? Hey, bro. Bro, you took me out my motherfucking shirt, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
36
Come on, mama. The fuck? Move, I ain't got no shirt on,
You're being
bitch.
detained.
Move, I don't got no shirt on,
You're being
bitch.
detained.
Move, my titties are out, you stupid ass bitch. Bro, move, my titties are out, bitch. Move, bitch, I'm not fucking playing, bro. Bro, I don't got no shirt on, no. He fucked up. Off of me, y'all. Bro, get off of me, y'all.
Put your hands on your fucking back right now, goddammit!
Bro, no.
Hands on your back!
My fucking ass.
Put your hands on your fucking back!
Anybody else? Let me put my fucking shirt on.
Okay, we will.
Somebody running out?
Oh, no, they were just coming out of the house on me, all of them. Let's get her up. Hey, hang on. She's 10-15. Hey, give us a blanket.
Off of me, y'all.
We need a blanket.
I want your fucking name, you lame ass bitch. Get off of me. Get the fuck off of me, bitch. Damn, get off of me, bitch. Y'all got fucking 30 cops on one female.
Got out the car aggressive and was like,
Come
here, just come here. She scared, like, what did I do? Like,
Okay,
and
listen.
he didn't even explain nothing to her. He just came in the yard. He didn't have no reason to come in the yard.
Get off of me.
Sure.
Get off of me.
I don't want her to be without a shirt.
Bruh, get the fuck off of me, bruh. Real shit. Get off of me, bitch. Get the fuck off of me, y'all.
Easy. Just
Get the fuck off of me, y'all. Get off of me. Get the fuck off of me, y'all. Get off of me. Bitch, get off of me.
chill out.
Oh my gosh, why is y'all twisting my body around? Get these fucking cuffs off of me. Bruh, y'all got 30 cops on one female.
Just be quiet.
And then y'all trying to choke me.
No, we're not trying to
Yes,
choke you. Pick your head up.
Is your stop? You want me to kill the car?
Kill the car, please. Yeah.
And I was just...
With regard to the evading arrest, I'm going to dismiss that, the felony. The simple possession, the assault on the first responder, the driving on a suspended license, I just don't see the probable cause. To me, this is disturbing. I'm going to dismiss everything. Everything is dismissed.
If you also found this incident disturbing, the next incident is definitely going to shock you. This is Zoe Brugger, who went through a truly awful experience during a routine check by an officer. The officer asked her to shake her bra in public. See what happened next.
Watch as this routine traffic stop results in a not-so-routine shakedown. Driver Zoe Brugger was ordered by police to lift up her shirt, pull her bra away from her chest, and shake, not once, but twice.
I feel humiliated. I wish that I had known my rights.
This past May, Lakeland police officer Dustin Fetz pulled Brugger over for a broken headlight.
He said that I looked way too nervous to not have any drugs on me. You know, I told him I'm just trying to get home to my 2-week-old son. I guess he thought that I had something hidden in my bra, maybe. After he asked me to lift up my shirt and shake my bra, I started crying.
No drugs were found in the search, and the bra shakedown is not a sanctioned procedure. Brugger filed a complaint.
It is not a practice that we train for in the department. It is not taught at the academy.
Upon learning about the incident, the state attorney's office wrote a 15-page letter to the police department stating clearly there was a serious lack of training and supervision in the area of traffic stops. And the police department says it will conduct a thorough investigation into the allegation. Officer Fetz is back on duty after being placed on a 4-day administrative leave for the incident. And Brugger says she hopes all women will learn from her ordeal.
Women need to know their rights when they're pulled over. The last thing you expect is to have to show off your body to a police officer.
Next up is the case involving Kaylee Kotz. She was searched by a trainee officer, and she stated that the officer repeatedly touched her in private areas.
Looking at this body cam video, you can see the discomfort on Callie Coates' face the moment she says a police officer groped her.
Have you had anything on you?
No.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just hang tight right here, okay?
This was very inappropriate.
Attorney Sean Wimberly Sr. says Coates was driving in West Louisville on Virginia Avenue in January 2019. A new lawsuit claims Officer Tyler Gelnetz, along with other Metro policemen, pulled her over for a bench warrant. According to the lawsuit, Officer Gelnetz ordered Coates to step out of the vehicle and to hand over her license before he frisked her.
You don't got to put your hands up, but you do have to make your knuckles touching.
The suit claims Gelnetz inappropriately placed his hands in between her legs. Several seconds later, another LMPD officer allegedly told Gelnetz to bring Coates to the back of her vehicle. Watch what happens next.
Hey, hold on. Stop. Time out. Go back there.
She began to search for my ankles and went all the way up to her vagina.
In the video, the unnamed officer who stepped in admitted to Coates and the passenger that Gelnetz is a new officer in training.
He had no idea what he's doing. I'll be honest with you.
That has caused her to have some mental issues on being validated like that.
Wimberly says Coates filed a complaint reaching out to LMPD after the traffic stop, but hasn't heard back since. He adds Coates was let go without a citation. She's now seeking a jury trial with monetary damages. When we reached out to LMPD, a spokesperson said they don't comment on pending litigations, but confirmed Officer Gelnetz is still working for the department.
Usually, when someone is stalked by a stranger and sexually assaulted in their workplace, they will seek the help from police. But what happens when the cops themselves start to do the same? This is the horrific incident faced by Emery Taylor.
I love the guests. I love the feeling you get to know the community around you.
Emery Taylor's has worked for Thornton's 8 years, but it's 2 days on the job.
I try to black that out a little bit.
From 2 years ago,
the things he did doesn't make sense to me.
That still haunt her.
He definitely abused his badge.
March 11, 2020. That's Officer Robert Neff, seen in security footage, briefly tying Taylor's hands behind her back with plastic wrap at the Thornton's gas station off Bardstown Road near Fern Creek. Taylor says he came in often as officers received free coffee and drinks, and this was just the beginning of the harassment.
He wanted to give me a hug, so he side hugged and then he kissed me on my cheek, which at that point I told people, I'm uncomfortable around him, like this is not something I'm wanting to pursue.
Did you have any kind of relationship with Robert Neff?
No. He tried to give me his number several times, but honestly I trashed him.
The next day, Neff returned, and police reports say he stayed more than 2 hours while on duty.
He just kind of kept following me around.
It's here in the back storage area in 2 separate incidents that Neff gropes Taylor. He claimed to be faking a search.
Was grabbing my down between my shirt, was trying to rub up against my leg area, and the whole time the woman that I was training was in front of me watching it, and she's like, you shouldn't do that, and I'm just sitting there because he made me put my hands behind my back and restrained me to where I couldn't move.
What is going through your mind in those moments?
Why me? Why did he see me as the vulnerable person to come into my safe place of work and try to take advantage of me in any way he could? I just really didn't understand the whole situation because it wasn't something I had tried to partake in before. I didn't take your number. I didn't try to do anything but be cordial with people and nice.
Taylor says she felt angry, scared, and helpless.
Like, is this going to affect my job and how I provide for me and my family?
Neff was charged criminally. He cut a plea deal confessing to sexual misconduct and official misconduct, misdemeanors that came with probation but no time behind bars. He then quit LMPD.
I don't think that he should have had a right to resign. I think he should have been fired.
Metro government just paid Taylor $55,000, a small piece of LMPD's big settlement pie.
Lastly, we have the case of Amanda. She was forcibly touched in her chest area by an officer, even when she resisted.
Pull up to the scene of an accident. A woman has been rear-ended by another driver while stopped at a red light. She's about to be shocked at what happens next. Within minutes of the officers arriving, she says she went from being an accident victim to being allegedly groped by a cop.
I was shocked that anybody was touching me like that.
Amanda Houghton looks to be disoriented when cops got there. She says it was due to the shock of the accident, but police insisted she take a field sobriety test to see if she was intoxicated. They told her to walk a straight line and do a balance test. The next thing she knew, she was in handcuffs.
I'm going to place you under arrest for DUI. Do you have anything illegal on you?
When Amanda's husband, Matt, arrived at the scene, he was warned to stay back.
Stay there! Okay.
That's when the officer started searching her. Look at what he did.
Stop! Don't touch me! I can search you, and that's what I'm doing. You do not pull away from me. Okay. Hey, I'm going to search you, whether you like it or not. No,
you don't get a grope me.
Okay. No one's groping you. There's a little camera right there. Pay attention to it. Okay. Don't pull away from me again. No, I won't. Come over here on the curb and have a seat.
I start yelling at them, that this is not right. And he said, you turn around or I'm going to arrest you.
Amanda was taken to Layton, Utah Police Headquarters where a blood test was administered. It came back negative, yet she was still charged with being under the influence and also resisting arrest.
When she jumps back, you call that resisting arrest? That's embarrassing. You don't treat people like that. You definitely don't treat an accident victim like that.
If you enjoyed this video, and if you like to watch these kind of contents, please consider subscribing the channel and also like the video. Thank you so much for watching.